This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the SMU Mustangs and the NC State Wolfpack. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. That is not the way you want to start, with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Hand off from the shotgun. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. To the air, it's Jennings. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Trying to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, running back on the move. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. There's a little room there. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires downfield. Working on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The run inside. It's Gauze. Maybe some room here, and they're able to get him on the ground.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of the 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself. Be aggressive here on this 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Creates a little room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. They've swapped into the field and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Handoff to the single back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Made a defender miss. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or...
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30. Switch it. Switch it.
To throw, it's Bailey. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. First down for this offense. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. That's reeled in. It's Knight. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now.
Going over the top. A full dive to haul that one in.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
It's complete on the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Got the quick pass. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Scott. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires it down the seam. Upstairs to make the catch. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Making side adjustments here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Upstairs he's got it. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Michigan State Spartans. And it's the Buckeyes looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. And they get him down, short of the first down marker.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47.
886, bouncer. 886, wide 80.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Bring in the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Running through contact.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But
Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
NC State, a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. Might as well stick with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
214 close. 214 close.
Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher,
I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the left side. Takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like, there's a difference between the two. They've had some success, and they've been good, but make sure that my bat isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
To the air, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. That's caught. It's Knight. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. With a 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Under fire.
seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And the Mustangs will try to convert on 4th down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Pulled down, but he's got enough to convert on 4th, the fresh set of downs, and to keep that clock churning.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling,
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for any. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Number 99 sets a kick this one over.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to...
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Bailey. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
A third down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. He tries to take the top off. Got it down the field. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The Wolfpack fight back.
And I think at this point we can just start calling this the Jeremiah Smith. And you know exactly what that means. You saw it day one when he came on campus as a freshman. Just if you throw it near him, he only needs one. He'll pull it in, and he'll get 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's open. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And the Mustangs respond.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Bailey. Going long. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
He might want another play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the timing just a hair off. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion on third down, you're not quite in panic mode yet on offense, but the sense of urgency is really ratcheting up because you're down 2 possessions, not a lot of time left on the clock. You have got to find your best playmaker right.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds a man on the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking down the middle. Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the idea defensively here, too, now. You got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen, like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for space. It's Scott. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Mustangs! lights out after that. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Number 99, set to kick off.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's got it down the middle. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. This second half hasn't been nearly as productive offensively as the first half. As a result, that big lead is no longer so big, and they need to get something going right now. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Complete on the left to Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Knight. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail me coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Still on his feet.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it.